Hey, g'day there everyone. Welcome to the channel. For first timers, welcome back. For everyone who already knows me, I'm going to be trying out some streaming today, which is something I haven't done before. So yeah, be kind to me. I'm new here. I'm a little nervous. I'm still trying to figure everything out. I got a cup of tea brewing because I've just had my morning coffee. Lost my coaster, sorry guys. And I'm going to be playing some Chimera Squad. So I actually started recording a playthrough of Chimera Squad to put up on the channel about a week ago. I had a day off home sick from work. I wasn't up to playing some Magic, and just felt like yeah, playing something a little more low-key. I was pretty low energy because I was sick, but yeah, it just turned into a chill little gaming sesh. I ended up recording my entire playthrough, but I decided not to upload it because yeah, I felt the style was better suited to a stream, so that's what I'm doing, guys. Hope you enjoy. So this is actually going to be my third playthrough in the past week. I recently finished the game, and then I had another playthrough, but I'm going to start from scratch for all this. So let's start our game. We're going to go on expert because normal seems a little easy. We are doing Iron Man. We are going to skip the tutorial. And let's jump in. I'm just going to move myself over to this corner, I think.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum. The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day XCOM sends Chimera Squad to our city? You hear that voice in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support, Chimera Squad's continued presence is an open question.
Alright, so because I've skipped the tutorial, I get to pick my own characters. So Blue Blood's a little overpowered, so I'm actually going to try and avoid him. He can just solo entire maps at high levels. Verge is really good early in the game, but falls off in the mid to late game. Claymore's kind of the opposite. He's a bit clunky early in the game, but when you get his later abilities, where he can get multiple uses out of grenades, and particularly one grenade that basically gives a dude an extra turn, he's really powerful. Terminal and Patchwork are pretty good all throughout the game. Hawk seems good. So the characters I haven't really got into very high levels are Axiom, Zephyr, Torque, and Cherub. So I'm going to try to get at least some of them. I actually really hate Cherub. I think he's a really underpowered character. But to challenge myself, I might pick him and just force myself to work with him. I do want Terminal and Patchwork. And let's get Axiom. I really like Godmother early on in the game because she just has such good damage output and maneuverability. But Axiom seems a little more fun.
Director's on the line from XCOM HQ.
Chimera Squad, I know you're still settling in, but this cannot wait. A short time ago, insurgents crashed the opening of City 31's Memorial Museum. They took Mayor Nightingale hostage. 3-1 PD attempted a rescue, but the insurgents triggered a plasma bomb. Everyone inside was lost. Yes, 3-1 PD should have requested our help, but dwelling on that is counterproductive. We need to focus on what we do next. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
So I seem to be having some bitrate issues with my stream. It's running back and forth between a good connection and a dodgy connection, but I honestly don't know that there's too much I can do about that. So let me check my settings here. Let's see what the issue is. And hopefully that will solve the problem. Hopefully that will solve it. We're going to start with Sacred Coil. They were... So most of the time, I have the most experience fighting Grey Phoenix. I used to always pick them first when I first got this game, which is the day it came out. And then when I started ages ago, I was recording this game. I started with the Progeny. I've done... As I said, I finished the game within a couple of days of starting it, and then I've done started 2 or 3 other playthroughs, so I do have a bit more experience with Sacred Coil than I originally had, but just find them kind of fun to start with. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Sacred Coil is what happens when former Advent officers find religion, or create one. They claim to be the true path for City 31's hybrids, as long as that path involves armed sedition.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 31 PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
Yes, everything seems kosher in OBS. I just keep getting these warning signs in YouTube, telling them my current bitrate, which it then displays as being higher than their recommended bitrate, is below their recommended bitrate. So go figure. Go figure. So Sacred Coil in progress. Yep, nothing to do here. I'm trying to let the cutscenes and dialogue play out if I can.
Welcome to City 31. During Advent's occupation,
I'll let this play and I'll be back in a
the city
second.
was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that, not yet, but we can find out.
Put the green screen back out. Oh, it's just all going a little bit wrong, isn't it, guys? Isn't it? All right, so we want to pop over here to the assembly and get things going.
Headquarters sent us an assembly, and with the right patterns, we can build anything.
If you haven't played this game before, the assembly is like the research tree for this game. You only have one option.
Take time to stress test our patterns. When you aren't on mission, you need to make it's all. So don't let.
I am skipping this because I've heard it 100 times. So we've got a training center where we can send units to train them and make them stronger. We can do investigations, which is just a way to get resources, but we don't have any spare units to assign to any of those things at the moment. So I just want to make sure that our assembly is underway, and then we can roll out for our first mission. I will build a field team. Field teams are like the base building aspect of this. So they increase income and they have various effects on the districts that they're located in.
We are not the police. If you see a theft, call it into 31 PD. Our temporary field office has all.
I do want to buy a couple of trank rounds
and ammunition.
They are very
Supplies
helpful. Trank
wherever you
rounds mean
request.
that I
Everything
knock
else,
enemies
as long
out
as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
rather than killing them when I shoot them. And knocked out enemies have a chance to reward you with intel, which is one of the resources. So I do like to buy trank rounds for everyone if I can early in the game. It means I fall behind on credits, but I end up getting more intel, which for the early and mid game is the more important resource. And eventually you end up drowning in both credits
Earlier
and
this week,
intel.
a security camera spotted Sacred Coil flunkies sniffing around this warehouse. Today, the silent alarm went off. The place is full of Advent-era contraband on the way to a tech vault.
So we're stopping trespassers at a warehouse?
Heavily armed trespassers.
Better.
At a forbidden warehouse.
Interest officially peaked.
I do enjoy the banter between the characters in this. Okay, successful shots will crit. Units get extra dodge.
Ready to go. Open sesame.
Oh, my stream health is excellent now. That's reassuring. Okay, so all the enemies here are surprised. The yellow icon means that they're surprised. Orange means alert. Red means aggressive. Surprised enemies will take no action during the breach. Alert ones will take like a bonus action, like they'll go into a defensive stance or toss a grenade. And aggressive ones, as it sounds, will shoot at you. Patchwork is really nice in these missions against the Sacred Coil, because Sacred Coil uses a lot of mechs, and Patchwork can hack them to gain control of them. So we are going to attempt to do that. Reprogram this android, who's the only enemy left here, actually. That's wild. So there's actually no point. Reprogram has a multiple turn cooldown. Given that this is the only enemy left, her chaining jolt does bonus damage. It's like an electrical discharge. Bonus damage against robotic units. And now the mission is over. That was very easy. And that means in the next mission I can
Sacred Coil stole specialized mech
steal an
parts.
android.
The kind you can't easily replicate.
That's no good. We can't let them get away.
As I said, I'm not a huge fan of Cherub. He feels like the weakest of all of these units, but I want to force myself to get used to it. Full bonus challenge, you know? I guess we're shooting this android. Android down. So you can see here these icons are orange versus this which is yellow, so the orange ones will get to take an action. This commando guy, for example, they love to throw grenades. And since this guy will take an action, we're going to try and focus him down, but we miss. We're going to send her over here so she has line of sight on that commando. And chaining jolt is always guaranteed to hit, so it makes more sense to use that than to shoot. Although it does mean the enemy dies instead of getting captured.
Ready for action.
Okay, so we'll use his self buff and get him to go punch this guy.
Hostile killed.
So I'm not really trying to explain everything about the game. That's not really the point here. The point is to just chill out, have a brewski, and play some game.
Sacred Coil is on the run. Don't lose them in the warehouse.
I do not plan to lose them in the warehouse, don't you worry. Enemies deal less damage. Units get extra aim.
Ready to go.
Follow me.
So I should try to focus down this android because it is going to shoot, but none of them can kill him in one hit, so it's still quite likely that the android will be able to take his shot regardless. Didn't quite kill it. So Axiom with his shotgun does more damage than the others at this point, and he was still not able to take out that android, so...
Target in sight.
Okay, so the first to move is this android over here, so we're going to get Patchwork to try to hack it. Looks like it succeeded. We're going to use the team up ability to move Axiom next in the timeline. The aim is, since this is the last encounter of this mission, to basically just stop my enemies from taking turns.
Shocking hostile. Zapping the target.
Left a mark.
Zap.
Who wants some?
I'm actually going to try and run up here and smash this guy. This smash ability sometimes stuns or disorients, things like that. Excellent. So now that guy won't actually get to take his turn. Take out the android. Boom, right in the face. Right in the face. This subdue probably won't knock this guy out because he's got 3 health, but it might. But either way, he's stunned, so he won't get a turn. Excellent. Got them all. No one escaped. See? Told you. Excellent. What did I tell you guys?
If Sacred Coil went after mechs, they need soldiers. But for what army? They were underground until Mayor Nightingale's election drove them to the surface. Their hatred for her gave them motive. Find out if Sacred Coil had the means to carry out an assassination.
Cool. There's a bunch of information here, but none of it is ever actually particularly useful. I can get a new recruit. I got 15 intel because at the end of the week you get income from all the field teams that you build. Let's check out who we can recruit.
Convinced the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
So Blue Blood is stupidly overpowered by the end of the game. Like, he takes a little bit of development to get to that point, but he just trivializes a lot of encounters. Yeah, he's really strong. Talk is fun. Quite mobile, can dish out some decent damage, inflict a lot of poison, but is also able to incapacitate high priority targets. Shelter is sort of a defensive mind control sort of dude. Can like move characters around on the map, slow them down on the timeline, and has some defensive buffs. I'm going to go with Talk, just because of these three. I have got reasonably far through the game with Talk in my most recent playthrough, but I'm starting again now. But of these three, this is the only one that I haven't taken to their maximum level and into the end game.
Whisper.
Are we good?
I don't know. Did you get a lobotomy?
Can't say that I did.
Then no, we aren't good.
Well, at least things are back to normal.
Yeah, Talk, personality-wise, bit of a jerk. Bit of a jerk.
I'm authorizing Chimera Squad for special operations. Some ops provide useful resources for the squad. Keep an eye out for these opportunities.
So I could send them to training and get them a few extra hit points, but that's not super important at the moment. Right now, I'm low on resources because I'm just starting the game, so I want to just start building my resources.
There's a wasting disease affecting some hybrid populations worldwide. It's known locally as the Fade. Sacred Coil claims they have a cure. Find out if there's any truth to these broadcasts.
So there's a few different places I can go here. I can speed up. So this is my sort of story mission, and it's going to be 5 days before I can look into it. I can do this and speed that up and get some credits. I can go over here to earn some intel, or over here to earn Illyrium, which is the rarest of the resources. You use it to research things, and that's about it. I'm actually going to go do this though. Because I can't do anything about... Basically, as these fill up, once these get red, they start filling up my City Anarchy, and that's the Doomsday mechanic for the... Doomsday Clock mechanic for the game.
Hostile forces may try to sabotage infrastructure.
Shut up,
damage
Whisper.
crucial tech, or...
Sacred Coil is relaying a coded signal. Secure it so we can trace the source.
Counter 1 of 1. So I can very much just pop through here.
We're going in.
Purifiers are so annoying. They're a little harder to kill, and they do like area of effects, damage over time stuff. Keep the android alive so I can reprogram it. Oh, thank you, Cherub. For once, you did not let me down. Haha, suck it. Yeah, they got like flamethrowers and fire grenades, and they're annoying. Fire does a lot of damage this early in the game.
I see the target. Guard that thing.
So, we're going to yoink this android.
Overloading target. Ha! Zap!
In my experience, if they get lifted off their feet like that, it means I have succeeded. Let's zappity zap this guy.
Zapping the target. Frying the hostile.
You got him.
we sure this is on the right difficulty? Because this seems, yeah, it is on expert. Cool. Just wanted to double check I didn't click the wrong thing there. I mean, it's the first few missions. I expect them to be easy, but like honestly, the first couple missions in XCOM 2 are a lot harder than this. Like even the first mission, you can lose units if you don't pay attention. I mean, kind of the premise of this game, like you have named heroes, like all of your dudes are significantly stronger compared to enemies than in other games, but
popping and blocking.
Okay, we'll slap down a shield. We'll put him on Overwatch. So these symbols are where enemies might come in.
Smart thinking.
I don't think anyone needs healing at the moment, so she's just going to do the same thing.
Covering the squad.
And just see where they pop in. It's almost always where I have the least people aiming. That just seems to be the system. So I'm going to move him over here. Psych him up. And from here, he's got a good flanking shot on either of these guys. I went for this guy because I can knock him out. You can't knock out android units. I really should have tried to kill this guy so he couldn't take a turn. That was silly of me, but I let someone who did not need to have a turn have a turn.
I'll shoot at anything that moves.
But I know for sure that Patchwork can take this android out, so...
Frying circuits!
Alright, I guess that helps.
2 more waves of reinforcements. Okay, I should have all my angles covered by at least one person. Do you want to shoot android? Oh, they're actually not clear of his line of sight. Now they are. So once he gets, the higher his rage gets, which is this counter here, he does more damage, but he also has a chance of going berserk. But when he goes berserk, I've never known him to attack my own units, and I've read online, and apparently he just, yeah, he doesn't. This guy has a charge counter. It feels a similar purpose, except he doesn't go berserk. Just more damage on his shield bash.
Like you had that.
Yeah, so the higher his rage, the higher chance he has of going berserk. But him going berserk just means he'll take another action.
Moving.
And
Cover
like
me.
usually go and like he might reload his gun, but he often just goes and attacks a random enemy. I forgot I had the
Next
team
time
up
I'll aim for
ability
the
and I
soft
haven't
parts.
used it.
That armor has a weak point.
It can sometimes be a little bit annoying if you have him positioned somewhere where you like.
Blowing
He might
some
like run off
fuses.
and attack someone else and leave him self-exposed, but it's generally strictly an advantage. He just gets bonus actions. So each turn I have a chance of losing my control over that android, and it looks like I might have now. Yep.
Who wants some?
Game is glitching a little bit, so we should be able to take out this commando. Or we could miss entirely. That works too, I guess. So let's team up with Patchwork. Ah, right in the head. Executioner style. We're gonna jolt this one so it doesn't get to take a turn. This one that we just lost control of is a little further down the timeline. No one needs healing. Traitor. Oh no, don't run and blow up near my dudes. It's an annoying thing you do sometimes.
I'm okay for now.
Now you pay it back. On the edge.
Maximum rage.
Hello, neighbor. Target check.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really should have shot him so that I didn't get blown up and get hurt there, but this isn't very challenging at the moment, which is fine. It's fine. It will ramp up, but yeah, this is one of the easier games to have been released with the XCOM name on it.
I'm sure you
ready.
already know your way around, but it's also where we announce field promotions, which I'm doing now.
Really? Who? Wait, you mean me?
Congratulations.
Cherub's also a bit
realize now there
daft,
should
his
have been a
personality. Mind you, he's only 5 years old. He gets an ability that when he in the breach at the beginning of the missions, he can taunt everyone at that point to attack him. She gets an ability to heal everyone for 2 hit points during a breach. She can use combat scanners, basically do a little scan and make all the enemies at that point easier to read, easier to hit. And he has a chance of panicking whenever he goes through a door breach point. He has a chance to panic nearby enemies. My android thing is complete. Begin researching something else. How are we going over here? Still good. Do I want Illyrium? Do I want Intel? I think I want Intel. These blue ones aren't actually a mission. It's just a thing to advance the day.
An emergency session of the City Council voted 5-4 against a citywide curfew. Councilor Parada spoke for the majority.
There is no need for such extreme measures. Mayor Nightingale's death is a tragedy, but to shut down the city due to fear would reject the very principles by which she lived.
3-1 PD remains on high alert throughout City 31. Commissioner Maloof released the following statement.
Every 3-1 PD officer grieves for Mayor Nightingale. Rest assured, we will bring those responsible to justice.
We'll keep you informed of any developments. This is Celio Dash with Channel 37.
So we're going to go here. We built a thingy here, so we'll get bonus intel reward on this. 25 intel bonus reward on district missions. I was just checking out those two, so this gives me 25 intel and a weapon mod. This gives me 25 intel and an armor mod. I'm researching weapon mods at the moment, so it'll be a while before I can use the armor mod. And all it does is give me an extra hit point.
Our goal is to extract the VIP before hostiles can overwhelm the position. Get to the evac and get out.
That is some reckless driving, let me tell you. Reckless driving.
Friendly VIP secured. Push through hostiles to the evac.
These missions are pretty annoying, to be honest. The first unit through will be rooted, means they can't move. Her gremlin is pretty flexible and gets around that pretty nicely, so we'll let her be rooted.
Going in.
Okay, so there's an aggressive android, but there's very little I can do about him. Might be able to take out this commando. Yeah, let's try. Yep. This taunt ability also stops him from actually taking damage during the breach. So since the android is going to shoot at us, we'll do that, and he gets one charge in his shield, which means his shield bash is more powerful.
Eyes on
He gets a charge for each person that shoots at him. So we're going to try and steal this android.
You got him.
Success. Stunning success. And she can't move at the moment, so let's go zap someone. Hitman, they're so annoying. They can like disable your weapons and stuff.
Tilting the target. Frying the hostile.
This is the guy I need to evac and keep alive. I'm going to move him over here and hope this car doesn't get blown up. Cars blow up, it hurts everything around them. Oh, good. Gets these civilians out of the way. And all closer to the car. Wonderful. Not a very good shot, so I'm just going to overwatch here. He's going to psych himself up. And then, yeah, move to melee.
Popping over.
Just because it allows him a bit more mobility and still pumps out some damage. He did miss, which is annoying. The other melee unit in this game, Zephyr, who I also haven't got very far with.
That's a miss.
Guarantees hits. They're going to shield our VIP.
Protected from all angles.
And let's just try and kill off this hitman. Not quite. The armor, so annoying. Hopefully we'll knock this person out. All right, got there. Yeah, so these missions, there's just constant reinforcements. You just need to get the VIP and evac the squad, but obviously you need to take a bit of time to kill off the enemies as well. Now, a lot of the enemies will try to shoot him, but I did put that shield on him already. So I can leave him slightly more exposed. Sometimes it's better to just use half the VIP's movement and then hunker down. Go into a sort of defensive posture. Okay, can I please... all of these guys need to take their turn one at a time before I can take my next action. Got a good flanking shot on this trooper.
Come on, surrender.
Wired up.
We'll run back and knock this guy out. Axiom has a pretty good movement rate. And he can like move up and apply pressure while also he can apply pressure while also moving. Will that send him berserk? It does. So he'll probably take one of these guys out. He just gets like a bonus action when he's berserk.
Heading to location.
Knock him out. We'll heal up Axiom. From the 1 damage he took. And yeah, move towards the exit. Still a bit exposed, but it doesn't really matter. Like as I said, your troops in this game are a lot tougher than a lot of other games like this. So you can be a little more aggressive and leave them a little more exposed.
Watch my back. Zapping the target.
Slow rolling this retreat to take out as many enemies as I can, partly just for funsies, but also because like one of my dudes is so far behind. Like Axiom is so far down in that direction. I don't want him to like be left by himself for 1 or 2 turns against a mountain of enemies. Excellent. Now Axiom and Cherub can just move out. Axiom's got a pretty good movement rate, but Cherub's a bit slow.
Got you covered.
Way to cover
Put down
us.
some Overwatch. Yeah, they love to come from here because it's a little bit closer. Thank my android.
Next time I'll aim for the soft part.
Will you though? Dang. Of course, I evac'd her. So we lose control of the android. So he's gonna go blow up somewhere and kill off some civilians, no doubt.
Obliterating.
I'm okay. Maybe not.
On the edge.
Okay, so he can't make it to the exit this turn, so we'll slap down a shield here. Pop him over here. Terminal will heal him up in a second, assuming this guy doesn't get a lucky hit and kill him. I'm the medic. Cherub's still more hurt, so we'll heal him. Don't want him getting scarred. And she can evac, and then everyone else can leave next turn, and we should be right. And hopefully this silly android doesn't go blow up somewhere and blow up some cars and kill a bunch of civilians, because we lose points for that. Oh well, just took out the shield that Cherub put on him. And didn't kill any civilians. Not too bad overall. Ow.
Off the crest.
Removing target.
Ow. Alright, he's down. I messed up. Ow.
I'm okay for now.
Oh well, let's just evac. I don't know what happens if I don't stabilize them before leaving. Yeah, no, it's fine. Like, you can't actually have units die in this. They just get like knocked out, and they develop like permanent debuffs that you need to spend time in training to get rid of.
Sacred Coil has no cure for the Fade. They're using a public health crisis to increase their recruitment. Put an end to their lies. Show City 31 what they really are. Killers, fearmongers, and opportunists. Reports confirm significant unrest in City 31. Without the city's trust, Reclamation cannot investigate effectively.
Anything we can do about that?
Results can earn back the public trust. We're here to keep the city safe, so there's no better way than doing just that.
Okay, so yeah, he's got a scar. I'll show you what I mean. Shell-shocked, so his will is reduced by 15, so he's more likely to panic and whatnot. But I can send him here to train. Get rid of it. Then I can put Talk here into active duty. Means I'm not earning resources, but that's honestly fine. I don't want someone going out with a scar. Buy some more train crowns. Yeah, everyone gets a train crown. Ah, the scavenger market. So they give you some interesting and like items that you wouldn't otherwise have access to in exchange for intel.
I'm the proprietor of the Viper's Nest, a humble establishment in the fringe. As I'm sure you know, dangerous tech from the Advent days still turns up from time to time. The city pays well to anyone who turns it over, so I hire a network of scavengers to find this stuff. Oh, and I occasionally hear of opportunity.
I can exchange 45 intel for 50 Illyrium, which is actually a pretty good deal. This reflex grip, it'd normally be a long time before I'd have access to something like this. Ditto for this grenade. Unfortunately, can't afford both. I am going to go the reflex grip. It's very powerful. It allows me to shoot and still have an action left.
Chimera Squad, I'm Commissioner Maloof of 31 PD. To be blunt, I don't give a Chrysalit's ass about the politics. I'm glad you're in the city. 31 PD was stretched thin before the mayor's death. There are gaps to fill, and that's where you come in. When your agents can handle a situation better than my officers, I'll send the details your way. If the city council has a problem with that, I'll take the heat. They can't afford to fire me. I look forward to working with you.
Flash bomb breach item, that's pretty cool. I can go here, get some credits. Don't have enough intel to build something because I just spent it all, so I'm gonna go here, get this. I could do this mission here, and I will need to soon. Just gonna slow down the district unrest there. But we're gonna go here.
Sometimes we need to infiltrate hostile territory. This usually means we're after important contraband. Grab the contraband and get out. Do not stick around.
But first I'm gonna go get myself some more tea. So sit tight, guys. Be back with you real soon. It's alright, guys, I'm back. I know you all missed me. I know you all missed me terribly. Here's my little team just itching to roll out. Just itching to roll out.
Spotted the contraband. Recover as able.
Counter 1 of 1. Wonderful. Last unit through. Guaranteed to hit. Cool.
Breaching in.
Do have one hostile. Do we just want him to tank it? Yes. Android, Hitman, Trooper. Do hate Hitman. Aha, got him. No damage after all that.
We're here for that target. Take it and run.
Yeah, so this is a grab this thing and evac situation. So, yeah, we're just gonna send Cherub here and grab it. This isn't a very threatening mission. And I think we need to evac out this door. No, back out here. Wonderful.
Overloading target.
Hack resisted. That's annoying. Oh well, I guess we have to kill it then.
Frying circuits.
Next time, just shoot.
Dropped my target.
How did you manage that?
It
Ow.
didn't connect.
No one's hurt, I believe. I'm gonna come here just so that the turret has a little less line of sight on us. Because the turrets do a fair bit of damage.
Still on
Ow.
my feet.
You should have ducked.
And we're actually gonna tongue pull Cherub
I
so
can
that
taste
everyone
your
can
sweat.
evac.
Appreciated.
Starting
Watch
with
me
talk
move.
here.
Good move.
We advance.
Just a quick in and out job. So evacuating is a bonus action. So I can afford to slap down a shield on Terminal because she is going to be here alone for one unit's turn. Actually, not even. I can knock out this commando. And our chaining belt will actually arc to nearby enemies, so we'll do a little bit of damage on the android.
Training paid
Plus some
off.
bonus damage because it's robotic.
Far less sloppy than me.
Evac. Oh, that wasn't the right commando to knock out. Okay, my bad. Cool. Cool, you're covered in gas.
Gotta get moving.
So again, evacuating is a bonus action. So let's just take our chances at KOing this guy.
You see that?
Excellent, another chance at intel. And then we'll nick off. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so Axiom's finished his training. So I am going to send him do some spec ops, just keep getting that intel. And once I get another squad member, then I'll start smashing through some training. There's a critical mission I have to do here. New supply items are available. Assembly projects available. I can't afford any of the stuff I really want to do. So we'll just start by doing this. Get a new unit. I really like Godmother because she's quite mobile and dishes out a fair bit of damage. I think Claymore's probably the better unit, particularly in the late game. He's just slow, which is kind of annoying, but I guess I'll take him.
Where's the mess? Claymore.
Very funny.
How'd you sneak that past headquarters?
3 spare canteens.
You are the man.
Bad habit of skipping through everything.
Serves dinner in 15 minutes.
Would I rather just speed up these? Well, I don't have Illyrium to move on to the next project, so maybe I should just start. See what my training options are. Okay, so everyone can just do basic conditioning by the looks of it. So look at our promotions. So she does have a choice here. I think Voltaic Arc is the much better option. She'll automatically zap units that move close. And Torque gets his entry level. So who's free? Yep, Claymore. And yes, I do want to move him off assembly because I just said there's no point rushing the assembly. Still don't have enough Illyrium to do anything. This is the only thing I can do this round, so let's go do it.
Hostile forces need leadership to function. If authorized by the director, you may need to neutralize a hostile leader. Subduing your target is always preferred. Enemy leadership, if captured, provides valuable intel.
Okay, so there's 3 encounters here. There'll be a wall, a keypad door, a door and a vent. So Snaky Boy can go through vents. Will be difficult, but yeah. So get on up in there.
Sacred Coil is running a pirate broadcast in the area. We need to stop them at the source.
Let's get their grubby advent hands off of wholesome resistance tactics.
I can blow up a wall. I can go through the keypad door. Successful shots will crit. Maybe more people are surprised someone gets raided. Yeah, I just prefer going through here. Don't want to use breach abilities yet. It's only the first 3 encounters. I need to make them last. Get out. Knock him out. Hopefully. 3rd time lucky. No. Classic XCOM.
Popping and blocking.
Can't kill the android. Not gonna try. Might be able to knock this guy out.
Aw, man.
Ah, Cherub, you always let me down.
Hit.
But it didn't.
There's no need for this.
Okay, so robots taking their turn, so it makes more sense to try and okay. Take it back. The only one I can try to reprogram is the android.
Frying circuits.
I could move her up.
You got him.
To try to get to the turret, but I don't wanna. A 100% to hit. Okay, I'll take that shot.
Almost, but not quite.
100%, guys.
Almost a hit.
My android's gonna die. Almost die. That purifier is too far away to be relevant.
Slithering.
I'm here if you need me.
Should have a very good shot here. Finally
no
got him.
Exists.
Yeah, please try to set my android on fire. Androids are immune to fire. If that wasn't obvious. See, so the reflex can let her shoot then move or shoot twice. It's a very powerful item at this stage in the game.
Shields up.
Move a little closer. Oh no, I missed the turret. So if we move her up here, she should have line of sight on, yep, at least something.
Overloading target. Blowing some fuses.
Zap. Move Talk up to a better position.
On the go.
You need an escort?
Oh yes, try it again. Please try it again.
Into the action. Got you covered.
Smart thinking.
Shifting position.
Does he have a shot now? He does. Really wish the androids could subdue. Missed anyway. Like a schmuck.
I'm moving.
Never stop moving.
Yep, please shoot through the train, Patchwork. Shoot through the train. Let's try tongue pull.
Target
How
moved.
did you
You all
miss?
saw it.
Okay, you're just gonna stay on Overwatch then. How many times is it gonna try and flame this android? That is some terrible AI. Terrible. Oh, I didn't see that spot was dashing. Let's see if we can knock him out.
I made the arrest.
Well, that went on forever, didn't it? Didn't it? Find the sacred coil, DJ. I'm here hunting a DJ.
Signal's getting stronger. You should be coming up on some docks, and not a lot of cover.
I'm good.
All right, I'm trying to stop their radio broadcasts, aren't I?
Stay behind me.
An android down. And one turret down. How wonderful. How truly wonderful. So I need to get over there.
I'm going.
Try and kill off this commando. No turn for
Got my
you.
target.
Yoink an
Melting
android.
hardware. Next time,
No
just
turn
shoot.
for you. Either way, this android doesn't get a turn. If this hack fails, I'm just going to zap it. Hack succeeds. Mine. Pop down a little closer to this chest I need to get to. Stupid purifiers. Hate you so much. So tongue full into his bind ability is a bonus action. So I should be able to do both. Just take this out of action. I mean, that's a pretty good shot, right? There's Patchwork.
Now that's pretty.
She's going to move next, so she's most likely to be exposed. Let's shoot this turret. I mean, she could take out this turret by herself, but I just want to get to this thing. Have to do it this round. I mean, there's no chance that I won't be able to do it this round, but, you know, it's done now. And this should finish the mission. The other one's incapacitated because Torque is squeezing it. Dumpskis.
The signal is strongest up ahead. They're still broadcasting. If you're fast, you can stop them.
Try for a capture. I want to ask the DJ a few questions about their broadcast equipment.
Of course you do. So Torque can slither through here. The bonus damage on Cherub is always nice. We can use combat scanners now because this is the final encounter. Time to use all of our abilities.
Breaching in.
Forgot to equip the breach item that I picked up in a previous mission. So that was silly of me. That is a very aggressive turret. It is right in front of me. So he's going to phalanx and draw fire. Wonderful. So now I actually don't want to take out the aggressive ones because I want them to shoot Cherub. And give him more charges. Purifiers are annoying, but Guardians are more annoying. Guardians give defensive buffs to everyone on their team. Functions as extra hit points. Why did it not shoot Cherub? That's annoying. Poor Talk just got shot in the face.
There's the DJ. Don't let him get away.
He's a DJ. With guns and flamethrowers and stuff. Who can I snake pull? Well,
needed the exercise.
I can pop off over here. Let's team up with Patchwork to eliminate, probably take over this android who's going to act next. I mean, I probably can just knock this guy out.
Shame you didn't
Wonderful.
resist.
I need to move here so I can actually see the android, it would look like. Oh no.
Blowing some
Reprogrammed is on
fuses.
cooldown. So I shouldn't have moved her over here. That was a mistake. I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. So I guess I'm going to slap a shield on her.
Protected from all angles.
Let's try to keep her safe. Damn you, Cherub, you always let me down. Oh no, a smoke grenade. You're slightly harder to see. Oh no.
We shall end you.
Ooh,
I have your number now.
that sucks. And now the turret's going to shoot Talk as well, no doubt. Oh no, it's going to shoot a Cherub.
I can still fight.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Need me to take a look?
So you need to heal
On the
Talk.
way. Let's get your insides.
Environmental.
back
There's a
inside.
big tank here that you can shoot up and
ask
blow
for
up.
this.
So that's what happened there. Okay, there's nothing I can do to stop that purifier from taking a turn. Let's just get rid of this turret, I guess. So this purifier can just straight up kill Talk now if they want to. But it seems they do not. So I'm going to move here. It's not well covered, but I'll be in the mist, so I'm slightly shrouded. And now we're going to take this purifier out of action, at least for a moment or two. I know she's very exposed here, but that way she can actually see this guy to go and chaining jolt him and take him out of action.
Target.
You got him.
No good shot from where I am. I'm going to move up here. Again, still very exposed, and I could miss this shot, but obviously I'm just hoping I don't. But of course I do, because it's Cherub and he's useless.
You can do it. Clearing the way.
Maxed out.
Purifier does not, in fact, get a turn.
Need a little help?
Because they're the one that's wrapped up by talk. So... okay, no chance I can actually knock him out, but I might be able to trank him. Wonderful. Mission complete. Mission complete. How exciting. Unrest lowered, we got some Illyrium and some intel. Resistance radio was our only tether to a different world, not the one we lost to the Elders. Maybe at first, but as time passed, memories of the old world faded and the radio revealed a world that could be, without boots in our collective necks, alien or otherwise.
Excellent work. City 31 sees the true face of Sacred Coil, and they don't like it.
Oh, they're engaged in genetic experimentation. So there's a few things I can do here, but I actually think I'm going to wrap up here. This will replay as well. There's no point going into all this because I'm just going to have to do it again when I come back into the game. So we're going to call that a day, I think.
A new title won't change that. The deputy mayor responded.
So thanks for everyone who watched this first ever stream. I hope you enjoyed. It was nice to just chill out and play a game. It isn't magic with some of you guys, but as always, thanks for tuning in. Here's to all of you guys. You stay brilliant. I'm going to catch you real soon.